Well, Punch Out Boxing, delighted to be here again with Lawrence the Sauce Okolie. A bit close to home, not Rzeszów, Poland, but yeah, local. So, Lawrence, in the end, was it the money that made you decide to leave the Bridgerweight division behind?
No, it's more opportunity. For me, I've had 21 fights. I've won British, Commonwealth, European, World Cruiser, World Bridgerweight, and it's like I needed something more. Do you know what I mean? And the heavyweight division gives me opportunity to roll the dice once again and go on and see what I can do. And if I'm good enough, I'm gonna win a world heavyweight title. And if not, I'm just gonna win it. I'll be honest with you. But yeah, we're gonna see.
And perfect timing. Looks like old guard at heavyweight, probably on their last legs after December. Fury Usyk. I'll be honest, I hope both of them retire. They've been holding things up a while. AJ looks like probably his last couple of big fights. So for you upcomers at heavyweight, perfect time, get in there. I know you want to sort of jump the queue a bit and get in with some of the big names quick.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, I put in a lot of hard miles at cruiserweight, bridgerweight, winning world titles, being in high pressure situations. So, you know, I need to be at world level. So if I'm a cruiserweight, I need to be world level cruiserweight fights. Bridgerweight, same. Heavyweight, same. So yeah, we're gonna at least get there and have the opportunity. And when obviously I'll show I'm good enough, it'll make sense.
Absolutely. This guy, Hussein, sounds like you've shared what, sparring before, or?
Maybe, but I don't remember. I think he said that we were in GB same time, so it's probably he's sparring AJ. I'm always more worried when for someone if I spar them and it's not memorable. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't remember, but and those times I would have been 91 kilos. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit different, but yeah, we'll see. The guy's big, confident, talking about throwing heavy shots and welcoming me to the heavyweight division. Similar thing I heard about the Bridgerweight, but I think he'll be shocked, very, very shocked. Um, yeah, that's it. He'll be very shocked.
You made an interesting point that you're going to be looking to make a statement. Your predecessors who've done what you've done come up from cruiserweight. There's always been amongst the media, the fans, the critics that, oh, can they do it at heavyweight? The fact that he's been stopped by Kosaputsky, who was at one point quite a highly rated contender. Is that why you feel you want to stop in 6 rounds to make that statement?
Do you know what it is? It's more so he's the right size. He's 6'5", 270 pounds, 260, 70 pounds, whatever he is. Big guy. And if I can put the lights out it's just showing I can carry the power up with me. That's mainly what I want to do. I think it'll be very easy, quote unquote, for me to win a points decision against a heavyweight because I'm so much faster and so much lighter on my feet. So I could literally dart around jabbing and moving. But it's like there'll be maybe parts where I do that, but ultimately I need to be getting heavy shots off. Otherwise, what we doing here?
Absolutely. I've asked a few smaller heavyweights, if you want to call them that. I think the era of the so-called super heavyweights might be coming to an end. Maybe the Klitschko era exaggerated the importance of size. We might be regressing back to the mean that actually the best size for a heavyweight is 6'2" to 6'5" and up to 240 pounds, because after that they become too big, too lumbering.
Yeah. I think you had a few freaks. Tyson Fury, no one usually that height and size can move the way he does. There are some up and comers that are showing that. So, for example, you've got that Jobalea from the Olympian Southpaw. He's obviously a big guy with good long reach and whatever else. But outside of that, all the other fighters are 6'5", 6'3", nimble, robust. So yeah, I do think so. I don't think that there's that many super heavyweights that are that good at the moment outside of the Tyson Furies and whatever else. So yeah, I think we will see.
And even the issue of power, speed is actually more important than brute force because it's the ability to connect. So you might actually have the advantage in that.
100%, I think so, and I think even just being able to avoid the shots. I've been avoiding cruiserweight shots and light heavyweight shots for the last however long. So it's about not getting hit, and then when I hit, fortunately, I punch hard enough to hurt people. So It'll be good to see on the day though. With me with the little 10 ounces, how does it feel when I let my shots off on him? He'll know. And I'll know as well. Like if I'm throwing the body shot and he's not feeling it the way I expect him to feel, it'll be a good learning lesson for me. But I do expect to hit him hard to the body, hard to the head, avoid certain shots. You know, I know what I'm going to do anyway.
And are you moving up with a view to maintaining your speed and
Yeah,
stamina?
definitely. I think it's a case of this fight here going in. Obviously, I'm gonna be bombing shots in. I think in this particular fight, but going forwards, I do want to maybe lose a little bit more weight and be a bit more slip. Like when you're boxing, there's a certain style that the top boys have that I'm not going to be thinking to myself, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to brute it up with them. You have to be smart, you have to be defensively cute, pick the right shots, and sort of show out the back end of the fight, because that's where my conditioning that I can get being lighter and doing these rounds at cruiserweight are going to come into play.
Are you still going to be needing a fighter to experiment with optimal fight weight? There's a temptation with heavyweights. They just, because there's no weight to make, they just get fat.
That's the issue. And I found, obviously, I've got a restaurant now, so when I come into camp, I was like, oh my god, like, I need to start losing some of this timber, which is why I say this fight here, yes, I'm punching much harder than I have, but I do respect the actual agility, the agility part of boxing, being a lighter guy moving up. You have to be able to sort of get into position, but yeah.
Incidentally, what's it like living over there in Dubai? Do you go over to Riyadh often to train with Joe, or you can do your whole camp in Manchester?
Yeah, no, this camp we're going to go out to either Riyadh or Dubai anyway for the last little bit here, get some more sparring in. But yeah, it's good. It's good. I think it's a great place to live, great quality of life, great facilities. Yeah, you don't catch colds, and you're ready for fight night.
I got my worst ever cough because of the air conditioning in Dubai.
Fair enough. That is a point. That is a point.
Yeah, they put everything on full blast there, but if you're immune to it, cool. All right, Lawrence, always a pleasure. Look forward to your heavyweight debut and where we can see you go next year.